Hello peeps and welcome back to Uplink. Sorry I haven't played much or uploaded anything for YouTube recently, but I've had some stuff going on. To specify, I was in a pretty bad car accident. I'm okay, my girlfriend's okay, but my car's totaled and I've been spending the last couple of days taking care of her and trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do about a car now. But that's neither here nor there. Let's play some games. Alright, so I am playing Uplink. Another note, I had to reinstall Fraps. So hopefully things work properly. Let's go ahead and log in and see where we left off. Let's see. I left off with a bank account in my email that I want to keep and no active missions. We left off with 12,000 in our bank account. And what kind of software are we running? Proxy Disable 1. Password Breaker, Proxy Bypass 5. With Proxy Bypass 5 we can get rid of Proxy Disable 1. So let's go ahead and File Utilities, File Deleter, Proxy Disable, version 1. That's good. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and connect back into Uplink Internal Services. And we'll check our mission list. Destroy records on a sales system. Destroy scientific research. These are usually mainframe missions, which get a little bit more in depth and require some software we don't quite have yet. Let's do Find Financial Details. More contact, more money. Want more money. Want more money. Come on. Want half the money now? How about no? I didn't mean to click on want half the money now. I wanted to click. I want more money. We always want more money. We are a greedy, greedy bastard. Let's try this one down here. I'm being impatient. Alright. Find financial details on one of our associates. We need to connect to Immutex Associates International Bank. Load our bounce path. Put that at the end of our bounce path, and we need to get our trace tracker going. Down there. Now, if you click on the connection analyzer here, it is going to tell you what kind of software stands in your way. And just ignore my phone ringing. So, there is a monitor and a proxy in our way here. Now, we don't have the monitor bypass yet, so not a whole lot we can do about that. What we're going to do is we're going to manage an existing account, and we are going to be looking into account number 863733. Break the password. Alright, and all we are doing here is we are getting his bank balance, which is $32.22, and replying with that. We're not going to do anything else with this account because there's not enough in it to make it worthwhile, so we're going to disconnect. We're going to connect to Internic. Get our log deleter going here. And we'll get rid of the records that show that we've been naughty. And that's a successful bank hack. Well, Kind of. Don't know if I would call that a bank hack, but... Alright. Let's go ahead and connect back into Uplink Internal Services. We're going to go to the software upgrade section. We want to find out how much the monitor bypass is going to cost us. It's going to cost us $25,000 to get the maximum level of monitor bypass. Alright. That means we don't have enough money yet. We need about $10,000 more before we can do anything with that. When buying bypass software, it is never worth it to buy anything less than the best. Because all you're going to do is end up selling it later. I really want more money. You know what? For the sake of getting our bypass software, we're just going to go ahead and take these missions. We're going back to Immutex for 2 accounts. Alright. They want to know a bank balance and they want to know the size of a loan. Let's try a trick here. If you get something that says open his account and determine the size of his loan, the first thing you should do is not close the email. The first thing you should do is reply 0. You don't even have to do the mission. All you have to do is take a lucky guess. A free $5,200 for not doing any work. We can deal with that. Let's go. I apologize for the sniffling. My eye is bugging the hell out of me today. Oops. We need to highlight Immutex. Not Banky. We'll just leave all of the banks permanently up. Alright. They're not tracing us. We're going to manage existing account. This time we're going to be breaking into account 386 1072. We don't know the code for it, so we need to crack it. View his statement. Nothing interesting going on there. Let's view the account. 5433. That's mission complete. We'll disconnect. We will go to internet. Wipe out this log. We'll kill that one and that one. And that's another successful hack. Back to Uplink Internal. And now things start getting a little more interesting because now we can afford our monitor bypass software. We're going to purchase the monitor bypass. And now we're going to go take a look at the mission list. Client interested in financial data. There's still one more of those left. Oh, hey, they're going to give us more money. Good. Disconnect. Alright, we're going to Altair Developments. We'll connect. and we're going to take a look at this connection analyzer thing. And now here we are going to go to our bypassers, and we're going to launch the monitor bypass software on the monitor. The little green light there means it's working, which means their monitor is at least the same level or lower than the monitor bypass software we ran. 5 is the maximum level for Uplink, so since we have monitor bypass 5, we can always bypass monitors now. Same with proxy. We can bypass that now also. Notice it's the size of the loan. Let's try the 0. Yep. So we don't even need to hack this bank. Let's go ahead and connect to internet just in case. We didn't do anything illegal there, but you never know. So security, log delete, access logs. There we go. We'll disconnect, and now we're kind of stuck in one of those situations where we have to do something. We didn't get a promotion out of that last one, alright? But we don't have any other missions here. So we're going to have to, let's see, destroy rival software, contact. Let's see, how secure is the target? You may encounter proxy servers or firewalls. Now that's a problem. Firewalls are a bad thing. So we're going to go no thanks. Now, let's try something a little unorthodox. We're going to connect to Uplink International Bank. We're just going to connect directly because we're not doing anything here. We're going to take a look at our connection analyzer. We're going to see they have a monitor and a proxy. This is good for us. We're going to disconnect. No. We're going to connect to internet. And we are going to go to the admin section. We're going to clean up our logs. That was the only log we really needed to clean up. Alright. Let's get a little dangerous. Remember this account here that we were looking at? Let's do something with it, shall we? This was Proxy Industries International Bank. We're going to tag that. I'm actually going to highlight these. We are going to go and we are going to load our bounce path, and we're going to come up here and we're going to find Proxy Industries International Bank. We're going to connect to it. Now, we're not being traced at the moment. Let's go ahead and analyze their shit here. They have a monitor and a proxy. So let's go to our bypasser software. Let's bypass the monitor. Let's bypass the proxy. Alright. Let's take a look here. We only have 8,560 credits. That is not enough for someone of our caliber. Let's open this mail here and let's connect to this account. Now, the password might still work. It hasn't been that long since we've last done this. It does work. We're not being traced. Transfer money. We're going to transfer to... Oh, hold on. Actually, we need the account balance first, don't we? How much money is in this account? 9047 or 904597. 904597. 904597. The bank IP that we're sending it to is 90. 192.465.702.798. The account number we're sending it to is 991.362. Now, this is where everything is going to hit the fan. So we want to have our log deleter up here on standby, and we want to have it at maximum power, ready to go. Because as soon as we hit this button, they are going to trace us. And this is not a normal trace. This trace, if you do not get rid of the transfer statement within a couple of seconds, you are disavowed. So, transfer. Transfer was completed successfully. View statement. Delete statement. Kill that. Done. Manage existing. Shit. View account. Disconnect. Disconnect. Okay. Quickly. We need to go to internet. Admin section. Tech logic. Access logs. We need to kill that. We need to kill that. We need to disconnect. Okay? We need to go down here. We need to find Uplink International Bank. We're going to tag it. Load our bounce path. Where is it? It's right there. We're going to connect. We're going to go manage existing account. We know the password for this account, so we don't have to hack it. We're going to open our connection analysis. We're going to bypass the proxy. We're going to bypass the monitor. We're going to boost our log deleter back to full power. We're going to view our statement. We're going to delete that log. We're going to disconnect. We're going to go back to internet. Connect. Okay. Security. We already got our log deleter up. Access logs. Kill that log. Kill that log. Done. That is a bank hack. If we take a look at our statement, we have $913,000 now. That's a little more on par with what we deserve, I think. Don't you think? We're going to immediately come here. Oh, hey, look at this. We have a mail. Our rating is professional. Wonder why. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we need to buy some software. We need to buy... Where is it? Actually, it's not software, I think. It is a hardware upgrade. It's security. Actually, you know what? It's going to take too long for this to happen, so what we're going to do is we're just going to fast forward a little bit, and we're going to see if we get disavowed. We shouldn't, because we got rid of the logs fast enough. We should be okay. Oh, hey, look at this. We got a crap load of missions here now, don't we? Hold on. I'm actually going to have to cut the video for a second. I will be back in just a minute. Alright, and I'm back. Let's go ahead and restart the game. We can delete this. And this is now useless to us, so let's go ahead and delete that too. We have a bunch of stuff that we can do now. Now, there's a bunch of things here that say trace a hacker who recently broke into our systems. If we hit contact on this, oh, this guy actually will talk to us. No thanks. Let's try this one here. Apparently we're not big news yet. Anyway, if you hit the contact on this, and it comes up with a thing down here that says we cannot allow you to take this mission based on explicit instructions, that means that they're trying to trace you. It's kind of funny when it happens. Now, we have a lot of stuff here we can do. As a matter of fact, every single mission on the bulletin board is now accessible to us. However, we're not quite ready for that yet. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of upgrading with the money we have now. Let's see here. This one has 8 processors and 128 max memory with 3 max security, which I always thought was stupid. Why do you need 3 max security when there's only 2 security systems? This one here is 16 CPUs with only 1 security, which is also totally worthless. This one here is 3 CPUs, 2 security, 256 memory. Not that great. 4 security. Why? So overall, the Trinity is the best all-around gateway money can buy. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Trinity. Or we'll upgrade to the Trinity. Now we're going to close this, and we're just going to fast forward. If we take a look at this, it's going to tell us it's going to take about 24 hours. Let's go ahead and super fast forward for a little bit. Now, as far forward as we've gone, we should be okay on that bank hack. Because if they were going to catch us, they would have done it by now. Alright, and we finished preparing your new gateway machine. We've installed identical hardware in the new gateway, and we've copied your memory banks. In order to complete the upgrade, you must log out from Uplink. It actually means you have to log out from Uplink and then log back in, which I think personally is really cool. Alright, if we take a look at our system hardware now, we have crap tons of space, don't we? So, let's go ahead and work on upgrading this a little more. We need 13 more memory modules. So let's go ahead and connect to this. Hardware upgrades. Memory. Let's see. Each one of these is 4. So 4, 8, 12, 13. Alright. Let's keep an eye on our money. Make sure we're not overspending. Modem. We're going to install the biggest modem that this thing can take, which is 8 gigaquad. We're going to buy both the gateway motion sensor and the gateway self-destruct. And we are going to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the fastest CPUs money can buy. Look at that. We still have tons of money. Alright. Let's fast forward some more here. And oh my god, upgrade spree! Holy crap! Holy crap! We're about to begin working. 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 Okay, we should have some new hardware on here. Let's go ahead and fire up our motion sensor. It's this little bar right here. Now, that little bar right there has 2 statuses. If it turns yellow, that means someone from Uplink is near your modem, or near your gateway, doing work on it. This is perfectly fine. It usually means you bought new hardware. Now, at this point, we've already pretty much upgraded our system as much as we possibly can. So, this thing should never light up. If it does light up yellow, that's fine. If this thing lights up red, that is a problem. That is when you come here, you go to hardware drivers, you go to gateway nuke, you start this up, and you hit nuke. Because if that turns red, it means that federal agents are near your gateway, and you have minutes to respond to that before you get disavowed. Alright? Good. If we take a look at our gateway now, we have absolute maxed out software and hardware. We've got a security slot there that we can't use. Who cares? Our total processor speed is 1600 gigahertz. 1.6 terahertz of CPU speed. Awesome. Okay, software upgrades. We're going to go through and we are going to buy the best stuff money can buy. First of all, we are going to need to get some LAN hacking tools. Now, we don't really need them right yet, but we're going to need them soon. Let's go ahead and Trace Tracker version 2. No, we don't want Trace Tracker version 2 anymore. Let's delete Trace Tracker version 2. And what else do we have here? We don't need IP Probe version 2 either. We're going to get IP Probe version 3. We're going to get Decryptor version 7. We're going to get Decipher version 3. Let's see, we don't need defrag. We do want Firewall Bypass version 5. We have Connection Analysis. IRC client is bugged. Theoretically, it lets you talk on IRC from within the game, but every time I've tried to use it, I've crashed my game. So, screw it. Map Show Trace. We'll go ahead and buy that. I don't technically need a trace tracker anymore, but I like having it anyway. We're going to buy Land View. We still have like $400,000. We're going to buy IP Lookup. We already got the IP Probe. We're going to buy all of the LAN tools. The max version. Which should be version 3 on all of them. Log Deleter, we already have version 4. Log Modifier, we're going to buy version 2. Log Undelete, there's only one version. We're down to about $400,000. Monitor Bypass, we already have. Password Breaker, already have. Trace Tracker, let's go ahead and buy version 4 of that. And Voice Analyzer, let's buy version 2. Basically, we now have all of the best hardware and software that money can buy in this game. Money is no longer an issue to us at all. So, we can pretty much do whatever we damn well please at this point. Frame a user for computer crimes. This one sounds fun. Actually, no, let's not do that. Highly skilled agent required for removal job. These are always fun. I want more money. Look, you can afford to pay me extra money. Alright. Recently, this man has become quite an annoyance, and we would like him removed. Good. Alright. Now, do I already have... Yes, I already have the global criminal database. That's going to become very important for us in a second here. We're going to load our bounce path. We're going to connect to the global criminal database. We're going to connect. We're going to bring up our Trace Tracker, version 4. We're going to bring up our LAN tools. We're going to launch our bypasser monitor. We're going to launch our proxy bypass. Right there. We're going to log in. And, oh, hey, we got 2 screens here now. What is this? Well, first one you should be familiar with. We're going to run our crackers, password breaker, right there. Alright, They're tracing us now because we've done something naughty. Elliptic curve encryption. What the hell is this? Well, there's no way to manually solve this. You have to have Decipher. Without Decipher software, you can't solve this manually. We're going to proceed. We're going to search the records, and we are going to look for our victim. Ed Venning. Now up here, you can see how far this has gone. You can see how much time we have left approximately right here. And here we have Ed Venning. Let's see here. We need to frame this guy for some stuff. So let's frame him for having a 5-head. Lack of smiling. And, hair parole. Now, the reason why I did this is because you can frame someone for literally anything under the sun. It doesn't matter what you put in here, as long as the third thing that you put in has the word parole somewhere in it, you can authorize his arrest. Alright, let's go ahead and connect to this. And go to the admin section. Security. Log deleter. Access logs. Look how fast this goes now. It's like, holy crap. Alright. Let's go ahead and disconnect. Let's go to Uplink Internal Services. And let's watch the news. Bank hack, bank hack, bank hack, bank hack. Academic database hack, social security hack. Gee, I wonder who's doing all this. Unusual hiring practices noted by analysts. Andromeda Research Corporation, otherwise known as ARC, has been extremely busy lately. Company has been hiring all the top Uplink agents for the past couple of weeks, sometimes posting several missions in one day, yada yada yada. Alright. Let's go ahead. You know what? I'm actually going to do something really strange here. Now, this is kind of risky. What is the one server that you wouldn't think to hack? Because you already have... Ah, crap. Is it? Can't close the account in Uplink recording, by the way. Alright. Let's hack the single system that you wouldn't think to normally hack because you already have everything that you need to get there. Let's hack Uplink Internal Services. Alright. Monitor, proxy, firewall. We're going to bypass monitor. We're going to bypass proxy. We're going to bypass firewall. We are going to crack the admin section of Uplink Internal Services. They're not going to like this. We're being traced. Let's go to the admin section. We need to break a cipher. So crack, decipher. And we're going to page down here. Access security. Let's disable all of their security. Let's go to Access File Server, Uplink Agent List. File Utilities, File Copier. Let's copy that. And then let's copy all of this. Data 3, Data 5. Notice there is no Data 4. I'll explain that once I'm done copying. No, not Data 6. Let's kill that and reopen it. File copier. Data 7. Data 8. Data 9. Let's page up. We should have 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright. Let's get out of this. Let's go to the logs. Let's go security, log delete. Actually, you know what? No. We're just going to disconnect. Alright, connection terminated by gateway. We're going to connect to internet. We're going to go to the admin section, access the logs. We're going to wipe out the logs for that, and we have just completed a special mission. We're going to fast forward. We're actually going to fast forward a little bit here. You want to fast forward a little bit because you do not want to reconnect to Uplink internal services shortly after a major hack has happened, right? As a matter of fact, just to be safe, let's go ahead and connect to Uplink internal services through a long connection. Okay, we're not being traced, so that's good. We're going to connect to internet. I'm going to go to the admin. We're going to go security, log delete. We're going to delete those logs. And now we're going to go to Uplink internal services just through a normal route. We have to be very careful not to click on this admin code now. We have to click on our known access code. Alright? New server. Oh, that Ed Venning guy that we had arrested a little while ago? Yeah, he was an Uplink agent. Okay. If we come into Other now, we can actually run this Uplink agent list thing. And, oh, hey, look at that. It's all encrypted. Well, you know what? That's why we have this decryptor. Let's decrypt all of this. Alright, now it's all decrypted. You know what? Probably shouldn't be looking at this while we're connected to Uplink, should we? Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Alright. We're going to send that. We're going to get a mail back. Our rating is indiscriminate. We've been naughty. Let's go ahead and go back to this Uplink agent list thing now. Look at this. We now know the real name of every Uplink agent there is, with a couple of exceptions. We don't know the identities of Iceman, Invicta, Jub, or myself. You remember earlier when I was talking about how there's no Uplink agent data 4? your ID is in Uplink Agent Data 4. There's something that we might be doing next episode, and I don't know if we're going to do it or not. It kind of depends on how we're feeling at that point. But there's something that you can do that can cause some pretty major problems for the people on this list. And it would also cause some pretty major problems for you if Uplink Agent Data 4 wasn't missing. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit here. And it doesn't look like it's going to actually do anything here. So let's connect to Uplink Internal Services, being sure to click on RID. Let's go to the new server. And let's go ahead and fast forward just a little bit here. I'm kind of waiting for some news. Nah, it's not going to happen right now. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the video there. So this episode, we've actually accomplished an awful lot, haven't we? We hacked a bank, got ourselves a sweet gateway, all the hardware we're ever going to need, all the software we're ever going to need, and ruined someone's life and potentially got everything that we need to ruin a bunch of people's lives. Next episode, we'll decide if we're going to do that, and then we're going to start doing probably a few more missions here in order to kill some time before we start doing some really major stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I know it's going a little faster than OnLink, but I mean, it's an older game. It's kind of hard not to go fast with this one. Anyway, yeah, I'm rambling on at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, get it uploaded so that you guys can watch it, and I'll catch you later, peeps.